check. Nope. Yes, it is. Hi, how are you? Good morning, Andrew. You're here for the streaking. Oh, that just reminded me. Shoot. Can I do it before your streak comes up? A random Lemurian. Gigi's on getting first. Hello, good evening. Blue Mist. Gigi's on getting second. Hello, good afternoon. Andrew, good morning. All right. Oh, my nose. Morning coffee, morning mix. I'm drinking a latte out of my Luna mug, wearing my, excuse me, Goomba sweater. Oh my God, sorry. It's fine. It's my morning sneezing. Weeb Witched, good morning. Congratulations on having your meeting canceled. I saw. We love to hear it. We love to hear it. Hold on. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. The sneezes can't be contained, I guess. Okay. What are we doing today? We're working on Croshi. What was I going to tell you? Don't remember. Hi, Retzel. Thank you. Thank you for the bless you. How's everybody doing? It's been so long. I'm sorry if you're following the events in the Discord. I completely forgot about the one that was set for yesterday. And so it was on for so long when I was away at my doctor. So apologies on that. If you saw the event and you were here and you were like, where's the stream? That's my bad. That's my bad. But my doctor appointment went fine. I went and had my, it's not annual anymore, but it's the women's appointment where they scrape specific cells to make sure that you don't have cancer. And also getting all the other screenings that you should get for STDs. Get screened, even if you're in a relationship. Unless you're not sexually active, then whatever, you know. Well, I don't know. I guess you can get it other ways. You should get screened for stuff. Your boss just messaged you and she's out of the office today, which basically means you get a free day off. Hell yeah. Game day. After my after my appointment, I pretty much just, other than the work that I had to do with students, because I'm not going to cancel that, but I just played games all day yesterday. The humidity shifts from cold, dry weather combined with your humidifier fighting for its life, making you sneeze. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, Nightbot. Nightbot saying things that it doesn't need to say. I knew I was forgetting something. I also just got out of bed like 30 minutes ago. So we're doing great. It's a great Thursday. It's a great day to be alive, or to exist, as Randall Lemurian says. It's a great day to exist. That was for New Song Sunday. What's, hold on. Tomorrow is Subvote Friday. What are the subs voted on? Protest songs. All right. All right. Protest songs. I've got a few. I know I forgot it was, I didn't even realize it was Friday the 13th tomorrow. Until yesterday. And Dustin and I usually do like a movie party, but I had already planned the stream. So I was like, shoot, I'm going to do the stream. Don't you worry. But yeah, I think we might go to a movie tonight with friends at our local theater. We have a theater now. For those of you that don't know, we had a theater for many years. Then it died. This is before the pandemic. It died. Then a small company from another town just up the way tried their hand at it, and they bought the theater because they had rejuvenated the next town up's theater and made it very old school. They didn't do a lot to rejuvenate this one. They were just like, we're trying to make it be open, you know? And it was cool until they were like, we'll never let these types of movies come because we're a Christian family. And we were like, oh, we're never going to this theater now. And our friend, when she lived here at the time, she chewed him out in public, like on Facebook. She was just like, hey, you know, you're cutting out whole demographics of people. Like, people want to see this stuff. People want to see horror movies. They want to see crime dramas. They want to see all these things, and you're cutting out. And then that theater closed. They did not make it very far into the pandemic. And then it sat for a really long time. And now there's a business in town that is a construction business that has been has grown exponentially over the years. And they buy up big properties and try to fix them up. And they've currently... I know. I know, Hurricane. You're going to the cinema tomorrow, and they have sofas and serve pizza. Yes, Keokuk Theater hype indeed. It's so good. Hi, good morning, Robert. How are you? Good morning. You can probably tell I'm slowly getting the junk out of my throat. My morning gunk. I didn't do my, shall we do our what's that called? Our jumps around. Shall we jumps around? Get the stuff flowing. Lymphatic jumping. Yeah, that's what it is. Lymphatic drainage. You do a little bit of jumps and then you do this. Oh, there it is. There it is. You can't see me, but I'm doing it. I did it. See? Thanks, Retzel, for that acid rock dance break. No. We'll do it for real. Excuse me. I gotta get my other microphone set up here. They make the cinema special somehow, so it's worth going to. Yes. So our new theater has nicer seats, and it's a three theater cinema. Most big theaters that have the nice seats, they have like two big theaters that have nice seats that recline. Here's what's going on. But I don't know if the one up in Burlington sells pizza or not. They might, but they're not like an Alamo Draft House. Retzel, you're probably familiar with Alamo Draft House because I think we passed one in that place that we had lunch at. I would love to go to an Alamo Draft House. I've never been to one. It's just like a really fancy theater that sells dinner and, alcohol. Oh, we should go. We should go sometime. But yeah, the theaters that we like to go to now must have the nice seats. They don't have to recline. So our theater, Reopen Theater, they have one big screen and then two smaller screens. And the big screen, they all have the same seats, but the big screen seats don't recline. They just kind of rock a little bit, but they are kind of like, it's almost like sitting in a small lazy boy, like a skinny lazy boy. So very comfy. It's very comfy. And then the smaller theaters, which I haven't been in, but Dustin has. he took a picture, and you can fully recline in those, and he loved it. I wonder if I can find the picture. He posted it. Actually, I think he posted it in his Discord, so I could probably just pull it up so you can see the good theater. Am I just going to talk about theaters all day? Maybe. It looks like Keldon says Keldon is going to see Friday the 13th tomorrow in the theater. Speaking of, in the theater. So last week, Wednesday, we went to go see Send Help, which was is Sam Raimi's new movie, which I don't know if you all know, if you're familiar with Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi of Spider-Man. Spider-Man fame. No, Sam Raimi of Evil Dead 2, 3. Fame. Evil Dead 2, which is just an exact replica of Evil Dead. Of Evil Dead fame, I should just say. Evil Dead series fame. Okay, how do I do this? I do this. Yeah. Will you see legs? Let's see. Legs, look at that. It's such a weird, it's cropped so weird. So yeah, you can see the shoesies out there. Look at that. Nice recline. That's so much room. And then there's so much space too in front of the feet to walk across. So comfy. Brand new. So comf. Comf. So, yeah, we have reclining seats now, thanks to this one construction company that has purchased the mall that the theater is in, and has been, revitalizing it and redoing it, reconstructing it, because it was bad. I imagine the mall, I don't know the logistics, but the mall was probably owned by a company beforehand that was out of state or something, and they just let it go, and like part of the mall was literally like being rained in on, and like a forest was growing inside of it. I saw your message. I'm gonna talk to Dustin about it, and we'll get back to you. I would like to go. My thought is yes, but have to double check with Dustin. I do get off work at 6:30 tonight, so there's that. They gave us chairs. We get chairs now. No. There were chairs before. They just weren't comfy. They were just regular theater chairs. I don't know if you know what I mean by like regular theater chairs. Let's see if we can look up regular theater chairs. Oh yeah, I always see like, this before. Yo, in the really, really sold out ones, you might have had to stand. Yeah, just regular theater chair. Although, I don't know, let me see, what was our theater chairs might have been really not great. Let me see if I can find, no, nothing like that. These are all fancy. Old. Yeah, okay, here we go. This is what they looked like. Yeah, I'll show you what they looked like. Nope, wrong one. That's Dustin's legs. Hey, they kind of look like this. Do you have theater chairs like this? Because this is what they looked like. They're very thin and very uncomfortable. They really didn't want you to hang out. Malls everywhere are folding up and shutting down. That said, there's one in Albany that seems to be doing the opposite and has a massive entertainment section that has everything you could imagine. Bowling alley, laser tag, bumper cars, arcade, everything. Yes. Are they from the 80s? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely from the 80s. But now we have like, just the standard. You saw the picture. Malaysia, which is now has the biggest IKEA. IKEA. How do they say it? IKEA? Is that how you're supposed to say it? We say it IKEA here in the US, but IKEA. IKEA. Wait, I think it's IKEA in no, I was in Sweden. IKEA is Swedish, right? So in Sweden, I feel like I heard a lady say it, and I think she said IKEA. IKEA. And then people in Japan call it IKEA, right? Because Japanese. And then here in the US, we say IKEA. Meatball restaurant. I've never had the food there. But I watch videos. All right, gang. This is what I've completed since I saw you last. Okay? Look at this. I ran out. So I'm wondering if I should just pull. Because it fits here, right? But it doesn't here. So I think today that is my, because there is extra up here that I need to it needs to get down. But that's shell. That's shell, baby. Great hat. Actually, it's really cute, isn't it? The strainer. No, the strainer was for the feet. This is really cute. Extra hat. If I need an extra hat for, I don't know, for something. Well, that's where we're at. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I try to connect them today. What do you think? Should we connect them today? Or should I wait? Actually, I think I could. I think I could connect it today. And then I won't have to order more yarn just for one line or two lines. Yeah. You don't know Yosh? Wait, I don't have a picture of Yosh up here. Hold on. What am I doing? Yoshi's on the other screen, that's why. There you go. There he is. Look at that bad boy. I want to make those glasses. I want to make the glasses, and I want to make the chain, and I want to make the vest for a second Yoshi look. This is the Yoshi that I want to do. I want to have two Yoshis, regular Yoshi and cool Yoshi. And cool Yoshi will drink. Oh, should we make him a big alcohol? Would that be weird if he had a big alcohol? What does Yoshi get up to? If I wear Yoshi at night, Yoshi will be cool Yoshi with big alcohol. Yeah? Oh, Yosh. I still need to play the Yoshi games that I have not played yet. So Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's Island. Oh my god, which one was my favorite? I think Yoshi's Story. No, wait. Which one did I have? My brain, Yoshi's Island. I think it was Yoshi's Story, actually. Let me look. Yoshi's Story. Okay. Yoshi's Story. Sorry. I had an elderly moment where I couldn't remember which one I liked. I played a bunch when I was a kid, and it was Yoshi's Story. 1997. How old was I in 97? I was 12. Yes. So we had... No, wait. But I clearly remember it. Maybe it was Yoshi's Island, because I clearly remember it being on Super NES. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Either way, one of those I absolutely loved and played a lot. We only had a Super NES for a really, really long time. And then eventually we got an N64. And then that was the only other console that we had. And then, guess what? We got a compact Presario. We got a compact Presario. And I played Sims on that. I remember playing Sims on it in high school, my junior year, and playing it so much, like staying up too late, I got sick. And my mom accused me of having something else. Because I was being a bad kid. Supposedly. Being a bad kid, supposedly. Alright, where is this long enough? Yeah, this is long enough. Yeah, so let's go with this. Is this camera gonna work out for us? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me get up in here. You can see the shell. You can see my coffee. You can see my notes for V rising and abiotic factor. Yes, I take notes for video games. Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to. Oh. We witched. Have you ever made ribbons before? I'm thinking about making ribbons for VGMCon this year. So my top two choices are this Kelly green and this rainbow. Dustin really liked the rainbow. I'm assuming every one is different because I doubt, I'm sure they're just like pulling ombre colors and then cutting them to the appropriate size. I haven't decided what to put on them, but gonna do ribbons for Yoshi. Yoshi ribbons. Very exciting. Very excited. And I got this pack for free, which is nice. And lots of different choices. I also like that. That's nice. It's been 30 years and your little brother's still not lived down a choice he made in The Sims on your family computer. Instead of naming his family Sweetie Pie, he spelled it Sweaty Pie. Hell yeah. Rainbow is very fun, but maybe it depends on what you want to put on it. Yeah. I don't think Dustin is considering like social connotations of rainbow. I think he just thought it was pretty. He's like, ooh, that's nice. I like that one. Oh, yeah. Black with gold strip is what you would do. Expedition 33. Yeah, you should do that. All right, how do we do this? Can I do it on the shell or do I need to take it off the shell? That's the real question. You might have to take it off the shell for ease of use. Oh, I should have taped it up, huh? I guess this thing can just mold to whatever. It doesn't have to, yeah. Actually, why don't let's use this. Let's sew it. Oh yeah, I was gonna have a second. Do I have a second camera? Yeah, your first thought was if you want to think some kind of funny gay thing as a Yoshi ribbon. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking more of the green because I'm green Yoshi. Because I'm the green Yosh.
I'm talking about from this side to that side, east side, west side, your side, my side. It's all about being funky, man.
Now here's the thing with this yarn. This yarn is so squiffy. Is that like it will break apart a little bit if you redo, undo over and over again, which is really annoying. So we're gonna try and not mess with it so much. Yeah, I think he was thinking as far as like rainbow color, he was probably just thinking like, oh, that really stands out. It's very pretty. So, yeah. He also told me, he's like, yeah, that one stands out. I'm like, yeah, it sure does. It sure does. So we'll see. But yeah, green for sure. I think green for sure. Or. Yeah. That's true. It doesn't have to mean gay. You're right. You're so right. But we, there's a lot of gays in VGM. It's cool. Is Yoshi a gay icon? I don't know this information. Oh, that's true. Or Hawaiian. Hawaii, the Rainbow Warriors. That was their original name before they just changed to the Warriors. I wish they would just stay with the Rainbow Warriors, personally. The University of Hawaii. Yeah. You get excited about that? Yoshi gay icon? Bing, 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 bing. Birdo? Oh, I should have been Birdo. Birdo is so cute. Birdo is like one of my favorite racers. Actually, in World. I gotta start over. Birdo is right, because wasn't Birdo didn't have a bow, and then Birdo got a bow. And everybody was like, yes. Trans icon. I love that. Nah, I let's see. Is this me? Haha, I'm here. Hi. Bring me over here. I'm back. It's me. Look at this. My sister gave me this coaster. Well, a set of 4 coasters for Christmas. And I was like, oh, you crochet too? Dang, I didn't know. I don't really talk to my sister a lot. Canonically trans. Love that. Hi, Melly. Yes, very cute. Okay. Hopefully I muted myself for that one. How are you doing? Everybody go follow Melly. Everybody go follow Weebutch. What am I doing? I gotta shout out everybody. Everybody go follow Iokane. Summer might be streaming more often. Who knows? Go follow Iokane. Go follow Melly. Star! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Whee! That's so kind of you. Thank you. You keep knowing. Hi. Did you have a good stream yesterday? Was it yesterday? Oh my god, I don't even remember. I was lurking. I had to lurk because I was working. It wasn't yesterday. It was 2 days ago, right? was yesterday. It was not yesterday. It was Tuesday. Sorry. Jesus. Tuesday. Yeah. Time is irrelevant for me. Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. Where I'm just sewing these parts together in hopes that they will work. If they don't work, we're just gonna cut this out and order more red and try again. We still have time. This is the shell, yes. Let's see. We started the shell last Wednesday. So we started the shell last Wednesday. We only got so much done, right? How much done did we get last week? I think I put a picture in Whip. So let me pull that up real quick. Sorry. Coffee throat. Yes, there it is. There it is. There we go. Oh God. Okay. Whoa. Why? So big. I need to maybe set up a sharing screen, like a screen that has. So this is where we started. That was Wednesday. Oh. That's where we were at Wednesday. And then I just kept going at various times. Mostly I would crochet when I was laying down in bed, because I was also working on music things last week. And it was a very productive week, I feel. Very productive. I kind of finished it yesterday. No, sorry, not yesterday. Tuesday. Oh my God. Tuesday, I had a dentist appointment. I was supposed to have a dentist appointment last Friday, but the dental hygienist I was scheduled with was sick. So they rescheduled me to Tuesday with a different dental hygienist. And she was so nice, and I hope I get to have her next time I go. I usually go every 6 months. They keep my teeth looking real okay. And before, I was like, man, I know I'm probably going to have to wait a while. And then the last time I went, I had to wait, I swear, 30 minutes for the dentist to come see me. So I was like, I'll take my crochet with me and I'll just crochet as I wait for the dentist also. But I did a lot sitting in the waiting room. And then I actually didn't have to wait that long for the dentist to come see me. So my appointment wasn't as long as the previous time. Also, to get a dentist appointment, I've been so the dentist place that I go to is like, how do I say, it's like the gosh, I don't know how to describe. I've just been on a 6-month cycle for a few years now. So they just automatically schedule you every 6 months. Like, I go and they're like, okay, here's 6 months from now. Do you have this time? And I put it in my calendar. Because I've been there for a while. It's a community healthcare center, but I would say it's kind of on par with like an open clinic maybe, or something. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. Yeah. Still have to pay some. Oh, yeah. I've been very, very thankful that my state insurance covers it, because I would not be going. I didn't go for a really long time to places because I didn't have any type of insurance at all. And then I make little enough that I have what's called Medicare, or Medicaid, I should say, in the US. Uh-oh. How did I get a knot? Oh no. This yarn, I swear. What the hell? Yeah. So, very thankful that I'm able to qualify for that. Because I know not everybody can. So I do have that, at least as far as insurance. And the only reason I applied for it was because the United States government did that thing where they're like, hey, everybody has to have insurance, and if you don't have insurance, you have to pay extra money to taxes. And it's like, what? That's some BS. It is BS. That happened during the Obama years. I believe. I could be wrong. It could have happened before then. But and then yeah, you have to have insurance, or you pay a lot of money. I don't know if I thought that's how it was with the tax thing. I know they're like, you get there's some sort of penalty. But I will say that's the only thing I have. I didn't feel comfortable applying for other services, even though I probably could. Like SNAP, which is food benefits. Just because Dustin does help me a lot. So if I was by myself, yes, I would have applied for that also. But I'm not on his health insurance, so I have to have my own insurance. And the other thing too is I have to stay up to date. I have to stay up to date on the appointments. Otherwise, my particular insurance is like, I don't know what they do. They always make claims like they're gonna do something bad if I don't keep up to date or something. I don't know. Yeah, you'd be screwed if it wasn't for Kath. Benefits are a nightmare. Ugh, so sorry. Yeah, fucking same. Yeah, you know too, Closet Witch. You also know Alex. It is rough. But we do what we can. We make the best of it. And we fight for those that need better. Don't pay your health insurance or we'll break your legs. I mean, yeah. They're part of the mob. Feels like it. Sure feels like they're part of a mob. It sure feels like it. That's why the current folk hero of the era is what's his face, Mangione, right? Who murdered that insurance CEO. Because insurance is awful. It's a modern day mobs. Sorry. Allegedly, you're right. Allegedly murdered. And has no bad looks. You're right. Thank you. He's a modern day Robin Hood. Modern day Robin Hood. Looks just as good. Looks just as hot as Robin Hood the Fox. I'm talking about Robin Hood the Fox. Although Kara Yule's Robin Hood also. Modern day folk hero. I love that. Oh, Yarn, come on. Be cool. Be cool, Yarn. Be cool. You know this yarn is cheap because it's falling apart. But I can't afford the expensive yarn. Star, what's the most expensive yarn you've ever purchased? Ooh, good question. Can I guess? Is it for one skein? I would say €30. That seems pretty expensive to me. Oh, okay. How much was that? Was it €30? Close? Ooh! Oh, okay, way over. I'm way over. 21. Okay. That's pretty expensive still for one skein of yarn. In comparison to one skein of this yarn, $4. Yeah. Well, I said euro. I didn't say dollars, but yeah. $28 US, which is a lot for yarn, I think. But you're paying for quality. It's still in your stash waiting for the perfect pattern. Love that. You're going to find that pattern for that beautiful yarn. Or you keep that yarn forever. It becomes heirloom yarn and you never use it. Yeah. $2.99 for 100 grams of acrylic. Yes. Yeah, I went to Walmart yesterday after my women's health appointment to go find a sound Valentine's card. Dustin and I always give each other sound-based cards because we find the goofiest one. But there were none. There were none at the store. They were all sold out, or they never had any. I don't know, but I was very sad. And maybe they wouldn't have any because, like, electronics are so expensive now. Even in the card industry, you can't get a card that has sound. Yeah. It's so pretty. I love that. But I went to see if they also had a yarn that was similar to this red, and they did not. But the giant acrylic, like huge big bundle of like cheap acrylic, was $3 US, which was crazy. I was like, dang, that's cheap, but also I don't want to use that yarn. Yeah, no card, no yarn. I'm gonna make my own card. There was a card that I should have bought earlier from Obvious Plant. Do y'all know Obvious Plant? Obvious Plant is a great artist who does very goofy, kind of uncanny valley style art sometimes, and leaves toys like in random places, which I think is great. I was gonna get this card. Here's to my better half. You, fearless, strong, balanced. Me, pathetic, scaly. Poop comes out here. I was gonna buy that card, and then I forgot about it, and then I remembered it yesterday, and I'm like, this is not gonna get here in time. So Just have to show it to my partner. Be like, hey, I was thinking of you. Or maybe, you know, I'll do my own like terrible rendering. I'll just be like, hey, Obvious Plant did this, but I didn't have time to buy it, so here's my version. It is an amazing card. Hi, Stechnik. How are you? I am working. This is Yoshi's shell. We're working on Yoshi's shell right now. I'm attaching the white part to the red part in hopes that this will work. Yeah, I'm going to draw my own version. This is for VGM Con, Stechnik. Are you coming this year? I've been working on my Yoshi cosplay since June. Off and on since June. I've gotten more regular in working on it since January. But yeah, we started Yosh back in June. Ugh. See, look, it's like, you can see it's like coming apart. So cheap. Oh, not this year. No. Dang. Well, we will miss you there. We will miss you there. They've been announcing some really cool acts. I'm excited. My friends Geek Swag are going to be performing this year again. Yeah. They're doing a really good job of having new people come this year. And I know last year they were like really trying so hard also to have newer acts come, because I had put out, or I had applied for a big group of women, non-binary, and trans folks to come and perform, but they had already had so many big bands apply and booked that we didn't make it. And then that group dissolved really quickly because I was technically the band leader, but I did not have the energy to be a band leader. So I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I had this big idea, but I cannot execute it. So y'all are doing great work already in your own collaborations. And then there was also like some drama between a couple members outside of the group in their own thing, and so that kind of also started attribution to the dissolving of the group, but ain't no thing. It's fine. Oh, please work. Yeah. Am I in any bands right now? No. Like VGM wise? No. But I am doing collabs. We've witched, wink wink, if you want to collab. I currently have a collab in the works with Shay Violin. We're doing a recording thing together. I actually need to work on the video portion of it. And Wendy Harper and I are working on a collab together also. But as far as like band-wise, I would say no. Dustin and I want to do a grunge band. Wendy is so talented. Wendy actually has some live shows coming up with her duo Atraxia, which is so cool because it's like her and this guy that plays like this really interesting percussion instrument. I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, they have. I follow them on Instagram. That's how I know they have live shows coming up in Wisconsin and Chicago. And then obviously, you know, if you don't know Wendy Harper, you should know Wendy. Okay, yes. Ooh, have so much fun doing Galentine's stuff. Yeah, tomorrow's Galentine's too. I totally forgot. Wendy. Is it Wendy _ Harper or Wendy Harper _? Am I going to get it right? I did it right. It's _ Harper. My memory is good sometimes. Oh my God, this yarn. sections. But Wendy is also principal harpist for a few. You know what? I'm going to cut it right here. We're going to cut it because she's having trouble. A few orchestras. I know for, I think, La Crosse, Wisconsin. For Dubuque, she comes to Dubuque like once or twice a year, which is Iowa. And we always like try to get together if we can, if the stars align, but we haven't been able to get together for lunch or dinner. And gosh, it's been a year or two, because we'll meet up in the middle because I live very far from Dubuque. Very far from Dubuque, but hopefully next time she's up there, I'll be able to go up and see. I would really love to go watch sometime the concert. It's just hard to make a plan for a day trip that far away, because I think Dubuque is Dubuque 4 hours from me one way? It's so far away. But I think Dubuque has... it's up there. It's like almost on the border of Wisconsin. Dubuque. That's when you gotta love streaming. Exactly. Oh, it's not as far as I thought. Okay, it's 3 hours. That's not bad. Actually, am I about to do a thing that's further than Dubuque? Oh no. Okay, great. Okay. It's actually not as far as Dubuque. So, I don't know if I can actually, I'm going to say it anyway, but I don't think I can technically announce it, but I did book an IRL show. I did it. I booked an IRL show at a winery. It's more of like background music, but that's okay. In Clinton, Iowa, which is not as far as Dubuque, but up there. It's still like 2 hours, 45 minutes away from me. Thanks to Stream, actually. BS Bikes, our friend Beichel. Our friend Beichel's partner works for a winery and was on Stream last week and was like, hey, I would love to book you at the winery I work. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And then we made it happen. We made it happen. So I'm going to get paid to play music in a public space, which is really nice. And that'll help because summertime is really hard monetarily. Because I tend to I only, like during the school year, I teach lessons. If you don't know, that's my day job outside of Stream, is teaching music lessons, mostly kids. I do have a couple adult students. I actually signed up an 80-year-old lady who came on Monday, and she was so cute, and so with it, and very, very excited. And then I just signed up another new lesson for Friday, which is good. So yeah, I usually teach, music lessons Monday through Friday after school. Not for very long, because it's kids, so people don't really like their kids to be out that late at night. So I only have like so many hours a day to work, Was it her first time? No, she had taken lessons years ago. And she made it seem like in her email, she made it seem like it was just a few years, but it was like back in the 90s, really. When she came and told me, she's like, yeah, I had taken lessons back in like 96. And I'm like, oh, when I was a child. But she still knew. She still had she still remembered a lot of stuff because she I imagine she probably played on the occasion just for funsies, because she said she used to have a piano and now one of her daughters has it. I'm assuming because she started talking to me and naming all these names, like I knew who she was talking about. Oh dang, ad. Sorry y'all, there's an ad. I will shut up for 3 minutes. Some of us were young, newly married adults in 96. Okay. I love that. I was not. I was very young. How old was I in 96? 11? What was I doing in 1996? I was learning about Cool Spot. Was that when I was learning about Cool Spot? When did the Cool Spot video game come out? You know what? I think I want to... Oh, 93. Okay, never mind. Well, maybe it was... I don't know. Because my friend at the time was the only person I knew that had a PlayStation that could play Cool Spot. I'm saying this. I never played Pokemon. The only time you've seen me play Pokemon was on stream when I played Pokemon and Evan was here. And I haven't played the game since. And Evan and Alex Closet Witcher and our friends Kayla and Canyon came over on Sunday. And oh, that's what I was gonna do. And I completely forgot that I still had Evan's Pokemon game, and I'm like, hey, I'm probably not gonna play that game. So I'll just give it back to you. And then I forgot to give it back to him. I still have it. Arrow. Everybody go follow Arrow. Missed the last several students. Okay, you've been very busy. You've been a very busy person. Thank you so much. Everybody go follow Arrow. Arrow was amazing, immaculate, fantastic. Yes, and go follow Arrow at being the tech person, the sole tech person for the VGM Together event last weekend. You rocked it. And I think it's so funny. Theology, I feel like Theology would have gone all night if you let him. The last person to stream during the event was like, I can go as long as I need. Stechnik, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Have so much fun. Yes, have so much fun. You had meetings at work the next morning. Ugh, hate that for you. Yeah. If only there was somebody else who was also the tech person. Okay, what was I looking up? I forgot. Avo. Oh, dang. I feel like who now? Wait, Star, who already left. Dang it, Star. I forgot to ask you what color you want your name written on the subscriber drum. Ava, what color do you want your name written on the subscriber drum? Sorry. Appreciate you. Very happy. Yeah. Very happy. It was amazing, Arrow. You, Nudge, Doug, I'm assuming Doug, but you and Nudge was like obviously the big part of it. Y'all just killed it. Y'all killed it. Purple, black. Okay. Y'all were amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Oh, this yarn. I wish you weren't so garbage. But you're so soft and fluffy. This yarn, terrible to work with, but so nice to feel. It feels so nice. Oh, where's the drum? Where's the drum? Ugh. I feel like Starry usually does purple too. So we're gonna do Starry in purple. And there you are. And there you are. And there you are. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ava, how's your day going? Every 3 months? Okay, you have to remind me though. Can you set a reminder? Should I set a reminder in my calendar? Send Retzel update. That's good. I'm glad. Everybody, Avo's gonna be on stream. Not next weekend, but the weekend after. The Friday after. Oh, does anybody have protest songs that they like? I have a few. I mean, we obviously have the ones that we learned on Sunday in the list. So like War Isn't Murder. What did you learn at school today? I have my what's her name songs. Joni Mitchell, Paved Paradise. I would say that's like a type of protest song, right? Paved Paradise, Put a Parking Lot. It's a very catchy protest song. We have Aurora, The Seed, Can't Eat Money, that one. Hi, Rufel, how are you? People Have the Power, Patti Smith, okay. I'm pretty sure protest songs are the winner. People Have the Power. I probably know this song already because I love Patti Smith. I read Patti Smith's book forever ago. Well, which one did I read? It was the... which one was it? Just Kids. I read Just Kids years ago, and I was like, wow, Patti Smith is such an icon, like so cool. So cool. Oh yeah, Rage Against the Machine, but what Rage Against the Machine? What Rage Against the Machine? Rage Against, like just all of it? I would do like chill version. Ridiculous SATB orchestra joke? Yes. Well, you know. Hey, if Weird Al Yankovic can sing Rage Against the Machine, everyone can sing Rage Against the Machine, okay? I should really be doing this over here. Center. Is it Rage Against the Bass? Rage, alto, tenor, bass. Rage, alto, tenor, bass. They have so many. Oh, Weird Al, did you not see that? Weird Al did a Rage Against the Machine cover with, what was the band? I'm just gonna look it up. Oh my God, I can't type today. Oh, with Portugal the Man. With Portugal the Man. Hold on. Are you ready? Are you ready to watch this? Just a little bit of it. Blinky lights, sorry, blinky lights. So we got Portugal the Man. Hold on. Where's Weird Al? Show us Weird Al. There he is. Oh. So many blinky lights. That's Weird Al, supposedly. Ohio. Ohio. That looks like Weird Al hair to me. Yeah, Killing in the Name of Classic. 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 Justify something, words and words and words and words. American Idiot, yeah. American Idiot, Green Day. Okay. I should be writing these down. What am I doing? I shall write them down here. American Idiot. I think Green Day did something. Why is it doing that? What am I hitting that it's making it do that? Sage Against the Machine. Oh. I like that. War Pigs, that's a classic. Bum 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 la na 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 na. Bum 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 bum. There was a great Dresden Dolls cover of War Pigs that I got to see live when we went to see them in St. Louis years ago, and I remember it. They did an updated one. Yes. At the Super Bowl, which I watched while I was moderating because friends were over, so I was moderating on my laptop at the same time. And yeah, it was great. American Idiot, let's see, War Pigs, Ohio, which I absolutely love the Bad Bunny halftime show. Oh my God, it was so good. I was vibing so hard. Vibing so hard for Bad Bunny. And also there was Pedro Pascal and Jessica Alba and other people in the background, which I loved. I thought that was so fun. Serenity. Yes, it was so beautiful. Hi. Ohayo gozaimasu. How are you this morning? Remember, yeah, Green Day was at the beginning, which I kind of missed that part because I was in and out. I was in and out with VGMT. Oh no, please. Please. No, don't. I wouldn't be able to read it if you wrote it in Japanese. Hiragana, katakana. Well, maybe hiragana. Well, have I learned? I get romaji. Thank you. Thank you for the romaji. I can read that. I did learn. Well, I recently learned my H's. Ha, he, fu, he, ho. So I can read like who sticks with me because that one is like very obviously. That one's an obvious one. It's got like the 3 little lines, right? If I can pick out a few, sometimes you can infer the rest. Ah, well, that's kind of Japanese, isn't it? They're like very much about inferent, like context of it. Oh, oh, which one is that? To. I haven't learned them with the little lines though. That would be ko. So is it go with the little lines? And then sa, but it has 2 lines. I don't know what that is. E. What's that one? Su. Su. Is that Ohio? Ohio gozaimasu? Oh, is it Ohio? Oha. There's a ha. See, I couldn't even remember that was ha. Ohio. Ohio. Ooh, Ohio. Go. So K with 2 lines is g, go. And sa with 2 lines is za. Gozai. Ma. I don't remember the ma being looking like that, but that's... Oh yeah, duh. Okay. I don't know. These are new. These are new to me, like just yesterday. The ha and the ma. Mas. Ohayo gozaimasu. But you don't say the su when it's at the end, right? It looks like a hula dancer. Yeah. 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 Oh, best guide. I'm saving. But I also have my Udemy that I learned. Actually, can I just put it in the toolbar? Yeah, saved. That's what you used. Ah, they have katakana too. Yeah, I'll use this then next after I go through all of the hiragana alphabet. I have my little notebook that I've been writing in. Right, to practice my letters. I just do it like 10 minutes a day. It's part of my morning flow of doing 10 minutes of stuff. So I didn't wake up early enough today to do it before stream. But I've been doing like 10 minutes of reading while I eat breakfast, 10 minutes of piano and guitar and singing, 10 minutes of Japanese, 10 minutes of exercise. Because if I can do it in 10-minute increments, I think that's like the best as far as like my ADD goes. Helpful memory devices. Control which kana you want to quiz yourself on. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, yeah. Oh my gosh. This yarn is falling apart. I'm not gonna make it very far, I don't think. I was really hoping to do the whole thing in one yarn. Sorry, concentrating on the yarn. Fuck You, Lily Allen. Oh, okay. I don't know this song, but I'm going to write it down. Was it Lily Allen this year that put out... I think it was. Lily Allen put out butt plugs as a merch item this year. Was it Lily Allen? Who was it? Somebody did that this year. Somebody put out butt plugs. Yes, it was Lily Allen. West End Girl USB. It's a polka dot USB drive. Wink. It's a polka dot USB drive, y'all. Oh. Hold on. My thing is off. Hold on. No, that's not the one I want to move. This thing. That's a USB drive, everybody. It's totally a USB drive and nothing else. This is nothing else. For a limited time, limited quantity, $32.99. I'm surprised it's not sold out, honestly. There you go. Am I going to add something like that to the merch? No. My demographic is mostly old people who are not kinky like that, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I don't have a lot of the... my music is not really... doesn't talk to the kink community in that way. Which, you know, I'm not like... Yeah. I'm not making amazing tunes like Lily Allen, you know? And I'm okay with that. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Never say never, right? Never say never. Maybe someday we could have USB drives in the shop. Wink, wink. Batster bait. Amazing. Do I need to add Batster bait back into the commands? USB-C? Oh, thanks, Serenity. Imagine someone asking for a USB drive as a present and getting that. Yes, I will. I will. I am concerned that this is not going to fit in the way that I hoped it would. And I might have to redo this. Let's stop here. Let's recalibrate. We're about halfway around, and I have a feeling this is not good. A toast to masturbating with USB drives in protest. Cheers. Oh, okay. Not as bad as I thought. Actually, did I put it on backwards?
Some things are hard to say, but not that hard to see. Oh no, not that hard to see. Words are getting away of how it should be.
I have concerns. The concerns are about this side being too floppy. And I think that means I need to start. I think I need to take it in, actually. One, two, three, four. I'm glad I stopped and looked at it. Unless we can modify it as we go, but I think it's just too, I think the bottom of this is too floppy. So we're gonna start over. We just did all this work. That's okay. It's a learning experience. A learning experience. So we're gonna undo all this. Because I need to undo, I need to frog. The red, which the red ends here. So it's gonna be a little bit. I don't want to glue it down. I want to be able to take it off. So if I need to wash it, that's the whole point of having it the way that it is. Because I want to be able to take. I want to be able to take the yarn parts off so that I can wash them if I get them dirty. Because I think that's kind of a big thing, right? With fursuits, is they can be really they get really stinky. Which I actually saw, I don't know if was it you that sent it to me, or maybe I just happened to see it in the wild. Mother Birdie talked about using a mixture of vodka and something else to get rid of the smell of on the costumes. Yeah, you wash your yarn parts. Good. Always get to wash your yarn parts. This cheap ass yarn just falling apart. I'm sure there's There's a version of this yarn that's not so cheap that doesn't fall, or that's maybe a little bit more expensive, but doesn't fall apart like this, you know? All right, let's see here. Okay. Avo, I don't know. I don't think you were here earlier, but I asked Starry. Starry was here for a moment. I asked Starry what their most expensive yarn was, and it was like 21 euro for a skein, which is $28 US. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? She says she's waiting for the right moment to use it, which makes sense. You gotta have the exact right project to use a yarn that classy. It is. Apparently it is very good. It feels good. It looks good. Me over here using my $4 yarn. Still feels good, but you know, it doesn't like being taken apart, which is concerning the fact that I'm going to have to frog this red. So I am concerned that it's going to fall apart on me. And I will and then I will have to just order more. Although there is a lady in a town not too far away from me that sells this brand of yarn. But we were planning on Saturday to go to a different town, the opposite direction. In the opposite direction to get Thai food. There's this amazing Thai restaurant that I love, and I'm like, can we go here for our anniversary lunch? Yeah. In my dream life, I have some kind of yarn animal as a pet and get you to make your own yarn. Like you shit yarn. Like an Angora rabbit or something like that. Or like a goat or a sheep. That's funny. Apparently people try to make yarn with their own hair, right? I've seen that. I feel like I've seen that. Maybe I'm wrong. I think you can make yarn out of anything, right? Oh, we're almost there. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, we're so fluffy. My pants are covered in fluff. Oh my gosh. I should have worn my what's that called? My apron, my craft apron. Cat yarn, yeah. Well, cat hair, pretty easy to gather. I don't know if you necessarily want to make yarn out of it, though, for the allergy aspect, you know. Although I guess it comes from the dander, right? So if you really wash it, it should be fine. Should be fine if you really wash the dander out of it. Yeah, felting with cat hair. Yeah, for sure. Seen that for sure. Which could absolutely do that with Orangey's hair. Oh my God, that boy sheds like crazy. He also, I've noticed, which I didn't know that this was a thing, and Dustin was like, yeah, boy cat. He doesn't bathe himself. He cleans his feet and that's it. Like, he cleans his front paws and that's it. He doesn't clean any other part of himself. And sometimes Goomba tries to clean him, and then he thinks, "Oh, we're fighting," and then he fights. He immediately goes into wrestling mode. Yeah. Goofy boy. He's so gross. I gotta clean him. I need to give him some sort of bath situation, I think. His butt, oh man. Oh man, this cat boy. This boy cat. Not cat boy, that's something different. This boy cat. Cat boy, that's something else. That is a boy, that is a cat. Not a cat, that is a boy. You saw the cutest felting kits in Japan? You almost got one, even though realistically you never actually make the thing. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for us to go and I get to buy all the craft things. I'm so happy that Diantha has been sharing her journey in the Discord. Oh, it's so amazing. I love it. It's like we're there in real time. Yes, all the craft goods. Yeah, and like there's special stationery stores, right? I watch Tabby Eats sometimes, and they went to a stationery store recently, like within the past few months. And it was so cool because they were like, here's these special pens and you can make your own journal. And I was like, wow, I have got to save more money just for this. Although I've been seeing a lot of like really cool experiences that I would like to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. So much fluff. Okay, so I didn't finish this off because I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen. What? What happened here? Yeah. Is that it? Like this? No. Like this. There we go. Okay. Hold on. I need to mark more because I have a feeling I'm going to mess stuff up even more than I'm already doing it. Okay, lurk away. Good job. Good luck. Good work. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, so many experiences. Oh, my hip. Okay. I've been served videos for the ramen making experience. I want to go to the ramen museum. The ramen museum. Yeah, this is really floppy on this side too. frog with the best, or die like the rest. Love you, Avo. Let's just go ahead and wind this up so it doesn't get too wild. Out here in these streets, these yarn streets. I knew I was gonna do this after I had finished. Like, I put it on there and I'm like, this is too squiffy on the edges here. Don't like how it looks. But I was like, maybe I can make it work. Should have known. Couldn't make it work. It's okay. I'm gonna try and finish up the shell. I think my goal for the shell is to finish it by Sunday. Finish the shell by Sunday so that I can go back to working on the body. Actually, I think body for sure is next because we're already almost halfway through February, which is not great for me because that means I will be behind schedule because I really needed to get the body done this month, or that was my goal, was to have the body done this month, but I have a feeling because I've been so focused on the shell that we maybe will get the torso. I think maybe I can get the torso done by the end of the month. I don't know. I feel like the front is somewhat okay. You have a bit more to go on the belly. And then it's also like, do I have the belly go all the way to the back like this? Or do I have it cut off here in the middle and then the tail is just green? All of the tail is just green. That's the real question. I did do a lot of double crochet here just to speed it up as far as like how much space the material takes up. I had a thought, can I take this with me to the theater tonight if we go to the movie? I don't think so. I don't think I can. I think it's too dark. It's too dark in the theater to take my crochet. Yeah. I've thought about it before also. I thought about, let's see. And then let's see, not this past Sunday, but last Sunday, when we did a D&D one shot, I was like, didn't take my crochet. And as we were walking out the door, I'm like, oh, should I bring my crochet? I didn't. Actually, I'm glad I didn't because it was a very story-based, storytelling D&D one shot type. Jenga. Yeah. What, crochet? I don't think I would normally bring it if I didn't have a timetable, you know? But also, like, that's not true. It's really helpful for me, for keeping my hands busy, which then keeps me more focused on what's happening around me versus, you know, when I'm, you know, just sitting and not doing anything. I tend to just, I don't know, my brain goes elsewhere, right? So it kind of helps. It also helps me with my anxiety. Gives me something to do, so it's like I'm taking a little bit of the stress off of myself. Maybe I will restart it, not go so far up. Can I just start it here? This part, notice there's like a obvious starting point there. Let's try. So I don't have to go so far. Just two rounds. So what would I do? I want to decrease quickly, but not so quickly that it looks bad. So what is that, like decrease every 10? Hi, Jean. Welcome. Good morning. How was your stream last night? I hope you had a good time. Everybody go follow Jean. I mean, I'm sure everybody's already following Jean, but do it anyway. We've been slowly working on Yoshi. As you can see, I have frogged for most of the stream. We were working on putting this and this together, and then I realized after halfway around that this was super, super loose on one side and would look really not good. So I've frogged or taken part of it out, and I'm going to redo these two lines with some decreases so that it's more form-fitting. I mean, that's the goal anyway. Yeah, Helldivers. Nice. Nice. With 2 friends. That's great. That's awesome. I did see that you popped into V Rising for a second. I need to get back in there. I was really on an abiotic factor mode yesterday. I accomplished some goals that I had for the game of getting specific things made and opening the next level area. And the next level area, there was like a woman singing, and it was so scary. And it was the last thing I did because it was, not only was it nighttime here, but it was nighttime in the game. And I'm like, okay, I'm done for today. This is too spooky. I got spooked. Easily correctable, yes. Yes. I would hope so. I hope this is easily correctable. Hopefully. I'm gonna just have a look at this real quick. Actually, right now. Is it this way? I feel like maybe it's this way. Maybe it fits better this way. Does it matter? Not really. Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put a thing here that this is the front. Just put a little thing. Just put a little thing to tell me that this one goes this way. Mass Effect 1 isn't spooky game, but there are parts that unnerved you and you don't know why. Probably just, you know, like the music and the atmosphere. Oh no, it does need to come up one more. This is good. This side is good. This side is not good. See how squiffy that is? So actually from here, let me make some marks here. From here, here, all the way to where I marked. Yeah. Needs to come in more. It's just too wide. We used to have a all ages music venue. We've known each other for a really long time. We were friends for 4 years. We were friends for 4 years before we started dating. We made home movies together with our friends. We played video games together. Actually, we kissed before, and I got freaked out and I ran away. And then we dated other people. And then I got to the music venue after I had done some work for my parents at the local show choir contest. And then we went to a party and I got drunk, and I had that same week had just broken up with a boyfriend of like 2 years. I was like, fuck it, I'm kissing this guy. And I kissed him and he was like, yeah, we should date. I'm like, yeah. Cool. And then we started dating. And we're still dating. We're still dating. Hell yeah. We love an efficient king. Yeah. Two-year relationships. You learn. Hell yeah. We love two-year relationship. We love whatever relationship you're in. I love love. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it shouldn't have been. I will say this. It should not have been 2 years. It should have been way less than that. We really weren't good for each other. I dated a lot of people that I did not, that, you know, were not good for me. Made some poor relationship choices. And that's just part of it. Yeah, you just gotta learn somehow. But Dustin's amazing. Dustin rules. Dustin's so cool. He found some like really busted down NES cartridges, Super NES cartridges at a local pawn shop. They were just like sitting on the side and they were so gross, like they had been in a garage forever. And one of them was a red cartridge OG Doom, but the label was like so messed up. So he like cleaned it up, got it going, and bought a new label. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. You know, it happens to the best of us, Jer, and you're the best of us. You're the best of us. All right, Jer, you're on the drum. I don't know about that. Yes, I know about that. I know about that. I do know about that. I do know about that. Okay. Actually, do I have to go all the way back around? Yeah, we do have to go all the way around. We are smart and we know shit. That's true. I mean, sometimes. That's true. Sometimes I know stuff. Serenity, you do know stuff. Me, on occasion. On occasion, I know things. Yeah. Highly recommended. Absolutely. I know some things. There are things I know. Yes. Not a lot of things. Sometimes I have thoughts. Mostly smooth brain, but sometimes. All right, let's see. We got about an hour of stream left. Let's see how fast we can get through this redoing. You gotta write pros and cons of like 15 employees by 6. Oh no. I'm sorry, you gotta do the what's that called? I hate that. Peer review. So like out of context, Jer saying I gotta write pros and cons of 15 employees and Blue Mist saying smooching never fails. It's just the best. Oh my god. Have you considered smooching all of them, Jer? Wait, don't. Hey, have you considered smooching? All right, good luck, Jer. I appreciate you. No, only one person you care to smooch. I appreciate that. And I hope that you smooch them real good this weekend. Smooch them real good. I demand it. I demand good smooches. Hi, 10. How are you? Good morning. How's it going? How are you doing? You know, I would be further ahead if I hadn't spent the first hour just talking with my hands. But that's how I am sometimes. Thankfully, outlines are done, but a lot of writing. Oh my gosh. I know nothing of corporate, and anytime I hear corporate things, I'm like, oh, that just sounds awful. And y'all are amazing for doing corporate work. I can't. Okay, we're gonna do 10 and then decrease. Really good. You have a job interview? Yes! I love that. Congratulations. Hoping the best. Really hopes it goes well for you. Okay. What? No, you're smart and you know things and you're very what's the word? Not reasonable. Well, yeah, reasonable. And you're good at talking. And I imagine you're good at reviewing character and how people work. If you can see how I'm working right now, I'd probably be on the cutting room floor, to be honest, with the talking. I'm not working very fast at all. At all. How many was that? 3, 4, 3. Hold on. We'll say we started here. There's always room to. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Always room to get better. Gotta always get better. Now, I do know people who are very much not into improving themselves or doing any sort of change. And I feel bad for them. Actually, there's like one person I know currently. One person that I know of who is in a type of relationship with a friend. All right, hold on. Let's count real quick because I'm bad at counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to do 9, and then on the 10th one we do decrease. So 1. Oh wait, hold on. I have to do the decrease like the rest of it. So decrease. Double. Do the thing that send the money to keep me in the house. Yes. Yeah. When you really need that. When you really need that promotion. Smooching? Don't smooch for promotion. Unless, nah, don't smooch for promotion. Unless that's your line of work. Smooching. Because sex work is work, y'all. We know this. Okay. 1. 2. You're about as promoted as you want to be. Always comes back to smooching with Blue Mist, huh? Kidding. I like a good smooch. Hi, 7. Thank you. We had a slight setback, but that's okay. We're reconfiguring. Fixing the code here on the Croshi yarn. I don't know words. 18 years in your job. You're pretty good. Too much politics and paperwork above you. Ah, yes. Yeah, when it gets to be like that kind of, yeah, I can understand not wanting to go any higher. Like, I realized over the past few years, in as far as like musicianship, like I like playing music a lot, and I would love to like have, I guess, the notoriety of music without having to deal with people at all. Kind of I would love a Kate Bush situation where I just put the music out and then people leave me alone. Yeah. Almost like watching Victor Frankenstein at work on Twitch. Yes, there you go. Yeah. You're about to be as promoted as you want to be manager, so you keep doing what you're doing. You're like, I guess I'll keep lurking on Twitch then. That's amazing. I love that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we decrease on the 10th one. Come on, baby. Get in there. I love that. I love that. You get that money. Get that bread. Okay, and then here's one.
Yeah. See, as I said before, baby, I have so many things planned for you.
I've been legitimately thinking about just like leaving yarn or stitch markers in various parts of Yoshi as like decoration. But I don't know if that would come across as actual decoration or just mistakes. I guess maybe if I put enough stitch markers. Because like stitch markers could also look like cool like earrings or eyebrow rings or whatever. Wait, Yoshi doesn't have ears. I'm realizing right now that Yoshi doesn't have ears. Oh man, you know what? I need to order another yarn anyway because I haven't made Yoshi's tongue yet. No, wait, I have different yarn. I already had yarn for tongue. Never mind. Just kidding. I have a yarn set aside for tongue. I'm trying not to have to order another one of these red yarns because I only ordered 2 thinking that'll be enough. Maybe it will be. We'll see. I was talking to Evan about the V Rising server on Sunday and how we need to get the things going so that we can go fight and kill Dracula. But there's so much we still need to do. I'm realizing. We were like, oh, we need these things and this thing. And all of us need to go, a bunch of us need to go fight. Oops, I might be doing too many. Hold on. I'm talking in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, oops, way off. My bad. I get to talking, forget what I'm doing. This is why usually when I'm crocheting, I'm like dead quiet. Dead quiet, watching a show. There's a bunch of high-level enemies that I believe we have to... Wait, how do I do this? Hold on, I gotta shut up for like a second. Decrease in... Yes, that's how. Okay. Middle, go, out, in, yeah. Nope, that's too much. Did too many times. One more time. In, okay. So this has to go through 2, then 2, then 1. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yes, that is right. Okay, sorry. I got confused. Okay, this is feeling a lot better already. As far as like it not being so floppy on the outside. I'll have to get back in the game and do a little bit of supplies runs. It's just the type of survival game where it's like, okay, you go get this thing. Okay, now I need this thing. It's just like a line of things that are needed, which can be very meditative. And then, but also sometimes a little frustrating. And abiotic factor is kind of like that too. Although I have been progressing on my personal game pretty quickly, so I'm happy about that. I think we'll do Animal Crossing on the 28th. Oops, how did I do this? Similar to what we did at the end of last month. Slumber Island. If people are available, I guess, for that. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1 decrease. Second one for decrease. Ahead, decrease. Cooking now. We're cooking with gas now. And go. Wee wah woo. Wee wah woo. Wee wah woo. Wee wah woo. Okay. I tried to block the top of this the other day. Kind of worked, but not really. Oh gosh, sorry. Let's go. I have to decide if I want to eat the rest of my... I think I'm going to have paella again. I've been eating paella for almost every meal the past week. I did have to freeze a bunch of it. So I guess maybe I'll eat the last of the paella for lunch today. And then I also have, I had to take a break last night and I had pasta and it was so delicious. No pasta again. Well, if we're going to the movie, I'll probably just eat at the movie. Our movie theater has nachos and they have hot dogs and they have candy, obviously, the movie theater. I wonder if I should decrease on this because it's already sitting kind of flat. Maybe I won't decrease until over here. Yeah. Everyone you've met who does crochet or knitting is just patient, unflappable, and usually very kind. Yes, this is true. Everybody I've met that is very, very kind. Now, I will say crochet 7. Crochet has taught me to be patient. Crochet, miniatures. Actually, no, it's miniatures. Miniature work taught me to be patient. And then crochet, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Bam, 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 bam. And it's building on that patience for sure. But it definitely, I like crochet a lot because I can take it with me places. Whereas like miniatures, you can't really take with you. I started watching this video last night when I was going to bed about this guy that makes like super legit replica miniatures of historical furniture pieces. And I was like, that is crazy. That is next level stuff. There's no way I would ever be able to get to that level. Well, that's not true because this man was like in a set like 70s, 80s maybe. I don't know. He looked very old, and he was like legit woodworking for these pieces, and I was like, yes, this is amazing. I love this. Okay, yeah, that's still looking okay. You have an Imagine near us. Imagine. Okay. You always go there just for the food, even though you have a theater across the street from you. Oh, nice. Were you here earlier when I was talking about our theater reopened? We didn't have a theater for a really long time. And our there's a construction business in town that's been buying up properties and bigger properties and basically just completely redoing them. And they bought our mall and redid the theater, made the mall. Our mall was like really, really bad. Like parts of it were probably, I think if anyone else had come in, they probably would have just knocked the mall down for how bad the mall was. But this company was like, no, this is going to be our new headquarters. We're gonna redo this mall and make it nice, and also this is where our base of operations will be. So yeah, they've revitalized it. It's really nice. Actually, one of my adult students moved her hair place to it. A hairdresser. She used to be out at the old Casey's, which is I call it the old Casey's because that's what it used to be. And me and my sister used to walk to it because we lived out by there, and that was like the closest store we could go to without having to cross the highway. Because we kind of lived on a cul-de-sac area that like was right next to a highway. And our parents would give us, I feel like $5 each, and then we would go and we would buy so much candy at the Casey's. There's a little rinky-dink convenience store. Okay, how's it looking still? Are we still good? When we get to here, we need to start doing the decrease again. Yeah. So I've gone a couple times. Dustin has gone 3 times. The big theater, they put brand new seats in all of the theaters. It's a 3 cinema. And the big theater has the same kind of seat as the little theaters, but they don't recline, whereas the little theater seats recline. So Closet Witcher messaged our group to be like, hey, let's go see Iron Lung, which I am interested in seeing Iron Lung. I think that would be cool. And I do get done with work in time. I just need to talk to Dustin at lunchtime to see if we can go. Because he would be the one taking us. Taking me. All right, we're gonna do a decrease here. And then start our pattern of 10, or I should say 9, and then decrease. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Where'd that go? Did I put them down? Am I crazy? There it is. Yeah. Only go to the theater if there's a cool screening with the filmmaker or the actors there, which is the best perks of living in LA. Yeah, that's cool. We have up the road from us, like about 45 minutes, there's a town, and they have a nice older theater. And the guy that runs kind of some of the programming for that theater, he tries to do that where he gets like the filmmakers or actors from the film to come in and do like a Q&A after specific films. And we have not yet made it up. I think what did we do? Last time we went to one of those. Gosh, it's been a while. Which one did we do? I don't even remember. But it was really cool. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to go back up to that. I should look that up. Hold on, let me look that up real quick and see what their next big thing is. And there's a really cool, like, horror-based bar that's, like, catty corner from it, which is pretty neat. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I want to look at the theater. What you got going on in the theater? They have the Snake Alley Film Festival is in July. There's a film festival happening there in July. Okay. We actually, I think my old band, my old duo, the PBJs, had one of our music videos play at it forever ago. Years and years and years ago. Events. Oh, man. Tonight, they're doing the Romeo and Juliet 1968, a free showing at this theater. Next Saturday, Oscar-nominated short films. Red Tails on the 26th. Free showing. That's cool. They're doing a Twin Peaks Firewalk with Me free showing on the 28th. None of these have the people coming, though, like and talking, like you're talking about. Let's see. Oh man, they're having a Tchaikovsky violin concerto in April. That's nice. Oscar-nominated short films when they're available? Absolutely, yeah. I love animated short films. Absolutely. Love. I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm gonna keep this up for later. Put some details in my planner for the future. do more stuff. Actually, as it's getting nicer out, you know, people are going to be doing more things. I wonder if I should switch Friday nights to Friday mornings because of that reason when summer months come around. Because I'm the same way. I want to go out and do things, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, yeah. Okay, decrease here. At some point, we'll move away from LA to a place cheaper and quieter, and you'll miss the cool film screenings. Yeah, that is the downside, but it'll probably be cheaper too, huh? The upside of living where I live, so cheap to live here. So cheap. That's the upside. The downside, food desert. Not a lot of cool stuff. I mean, there's cool stuff, but you have to travel for it. So not a lot of cool stuff near us. Cool stuff, just, yeah. So like, VGM Con is like one of my favorite things to do every year now. But we have to drive 7 hours one way, right? Kind of far. There is a hula halau in Des Moines that I would love to be a part of, to relearn hula, which I never really I didn't get too much hula training when I was younger. I was in the Hawaiian club in college, and we did a luau fundraiser every year, and I would do hula dancing there. And that was like kind of the last I did. I was never really a great hula dancer, but it's fun to dance, you know? It's fun to dance hula. So I just did it for the love of it. But traveling 3.5 hours one way for, you know, an hour practice every week is kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot. Or even like, I would love to be a part of the Des Moines video game music orchestra. But again, very far away. Very far away. So, back and forth. You know, unless something happens, and, you know, a big life change happens all of a sudden and we have to move to a bigger city, you know, that's the concession that we make, is we get to live pretty comfortably because we live in a very cheap area. Looking forward to VGM Con. Me too. Oh, you're going to do a panel. Yes, that's so exciting. I hope I can make it. There is one event I'm a part of that has not been announced. And it's more of like it's kind of a community-based event type thing involving singing as a group. But that's all I got going on. And then Yoshi. I need to plan out my Yoshi showings. Because I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to just be Yoshi all the time at the con. I'm just going to have to be like, okay, I'm going to be Yoshi, and Yoshi will be here in the lobby from this time to this time, you know? And then I'll go away and I'll change into regular clothes and take a shower. I'm going to be taking so many showers because I debuted the Yoshi head on VGMT this past weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, I went too far. But I was also like dancing around and being very loud and singing in the Yoshi head. And I got so sweaty just from like the 2 times from the 2 songs that I wore the head. So we're gonna, I'm gonna be showering a lot, I think. Yes, absolutely selfie time. Dustin's gonna be, unless I can convince somebody else to be my handler. But Dustin will be my handler, I think. I will owe him many a smooch. Be my handler for smooches. Do you think I could get him? Do you think I can hire him that way? Will you be my Yoshi handler for 10 smooches? 1 hour handling, 10 smooches. Yeah, 7, you can meet. You'll meet. We'll meet. You'll meet 10. You'll meet Serenity. Serenity, you're gonna be there. Are you gonna be there? Actually, I just assumed because you're close, but you're not always there because you do live close. Of course. Okay. I saw Swag. Geek Swag is performing this year. I'm so excited to see them perform. The last time they performed, I actually played guitar for them, and I was not great at it. I was not good at it. So I hope. I'm assuming they have their original guitar player Mark there. I hope they do. I'm probably gonna say no if they ask me last minute because I did not do good last time. I was very anxious. My hands were so sweaty. Everything was so fast, way faster than we practiced. It was a really good experience for me, but I also am like, oh, I feel bad how bad I did. I feel bad at how bad I did. Yes. Yeah, Mom's going to be there. Absolutely. Yeah. Mark is so cool. Oh my God. So cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. And I know that Premium Vintage has Katie Scary as their main singer, but I would love to sing. I would love to sing with them someday. I think it would be fun. Maybe in a different context. You recognize you with a mask on! Love that. Love it. What a sweet guy. It's just a real genuine dude. No idea when your panel will be happening, but you'll try to enjoy as much of the con as possible. Yeah. I have learned to I'm constantly drinking water at the con. Always drinking water. And I was telling this to my therapist the last time I saw her last month. I was like, I realized thinking about the con that I go to, which I love, that I always feel so good the 2 days after the con, and it's because I'm chugging so much water during the convention because I want to be present for as much of it as possible, and then my body is so hydrated for 2 days after, and then I go back to not drinking enough water. So I gotta start chugging more water, I guess. There's 20 people you want to meet and want to meet you. So I hope you get a job. If you get a job, it won't interfere. Yes, that's true. That's very true. That is the hard part. I haven't had a regular 9 to 5 in a long time. I haven't had a 9 to 5 in a long time. Not a regular. There's plenty of irregular 9 to 5s, but I'm sure someday I will have to do that again. And I'm gonna hold off on it as long as I possibly can. While I have the support. You have to wait till 2027, but you do want to go? Heck yeah. Well, we will be so happy for you to come to 2027. And then you can tell Austin and Vaughn you're doing a great job. I started, so the second year of VGMCon that I just like randomly ran into Austin. I would just, every time I saw Austin, I'd be like, you're doing a great job. And it kind of became the joke for me, between me and him, of me just seeing him and being like, you're doing a great job. And then it just kind of carried over. So now anytime I see them at the con, both Austin and Vaughn, I'm just like, hey, you're doing a good job. Because they are. They're doing a great job. Hi, Gibson Lens. How are you? How's your day going? How are you? Are you going to be? You're going to be there. How was your stream on Monday? I'm sorry I missed it. I saw you go live, but I was in the middle of watching anime with a friend. I was like, I want to lurk, but I can't. You'll be there. Heck yeah. Go follow Gibson Lens. Gibson Lens, aka Bert Chang, amazing composer, pianist, movie critic. Wait, what was I doing? Oh shoot! I think I was supposed to. Hold on, I got distracted. I got distracted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please work. There we go. Wait, not yet. One more. Also, I don't know. Did I shout out Jer earlier? If you're not following Jer, you better be. I'm assuming most of us here are following Jer. But if you're not, Jer is an awesome musician, arranger, pianist, a pillar of the video game music community. You reviewed Get Out. You liked it. Tank Girl. You didn't like it. Stop Making Sense. You really liked it. I've seen Get Out. I have not seen Tank Girl or Stop Making Sense. Interesting. I mean, I've heard of Tank Girl. Let's Stop Making Sense. 1984 film. Oh, no. Yeah, I have seen Stop Making Sense, actually. Sorry. Stop Making Sense is Talking Heads. Yeah. I have seen that. Yeah, that's a really good film. And that film is like, he never stops running. He never, ever stops running. And it's crazy. The whole time he's literally running. It's bananas. Do y'all know Stop Making Sense? Hold on. Let me play the let's play the trailer so you all can see it. Oops. This is it. Pause. Bring up. Oh. We've been looking at so many different things that okay. And all right. Yeah.
Hi.
Can you hear it?
Got a tape I want to play.
It's such a good film. Also, I just realized Cillian Murphy looks like him here. It's the same guy.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. Is this a protest song? I think Evan went to it. David Byrne's recent tour with his girlfriend and her family.
Does anybody have any questions?
So good. So good. Yeah. We watched it. And it was very, very good. I really, really liked it. What a showman. What a showman. Just very theatrical. Really, really nice. Okay, how are we doing here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, I went too far. That's okay. Yeah, now I want to watch that again. I wonder if it's on something I can watch it. I wonder if I can buy it and own it. I'm sure I can. It's A24. A24 really lost me with The Green Knight. Like, they make some beautiful, beautiful films, right? They put out beautiful, beautiful films. But I was so pissed off about The Green Knight. I was like, fuck A24. I hate A24. I was just being a brat. Because I really like Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's like one of my favorite films from them. And I kind of want to buy the hot dog fingers. Yeah, The Lighthouse. It's a Twisted and Raw. I have not seen that. It looks very interesting though. What A24 films? I don't know. Gibbs and Lens, have you watched a lot of A24 movies? Let's look up A24. Just in gen. Let's look at the films. Okay. A moment. Marty Supreme. Marty Supreme looked to me. The Smashing Machine. Nature 2 I need to watch. That looks cute. Bring it back. Friendship. We liked Friendship. Friendship was hilarious. I really liked Friendship. Bring it back. Sorry. Man, they put out a lot of films. I haven't watched a lot of stuff. Dustin said Death of a Unicorn was weird, but like not in a good way. Heretic. Dustin didn't see. Dustin watches so many. He's a cinephile. He watches movies. I do not. So I just kind of have to go off of what he says. And he's like, he didn't really like Heretic. Maxine was all right. What I remember. Saw the TV Glow. He really, really liked. I saw the TV Glow. These are all the like horror movies. He said the Iron Claw was really good and really sad. Iron Claw is what's his name? Wrestling film. Yeah. You recently saw, let me see. You've watched some A24. You should watch The Lighthouse. Yeah, that's on my list. You recently saw Marty Supreme at one of those cool screenings with Timothy Chalamet was there. Oh, wow. So did he talk on it? The panel discussion, but you didn't like the movie so much. Yeah. Like just from the trailer for me. It's like, I know trailers usually show like way too much stuff. But yeah, what I saw, I was like, it doesn't seem like a movie for me. Starts off and then it loses you in the middle. I see. You saw the TV glows, great, especially messaging on trans issues. Oh, nice. Yeah. You play too many videos. Yeah, see, that's where I'm at too, is I tend to do more of a video game. I'm more of a video game enjoyer than a movie enjoyer. But I'll watch a movie. I do love B movies. Our friend Amy was visiting on Saturday, and she was like, she just wanted to chill, and she's like, do you have a film for us? And Dustin pulled out the movie Mac and Me, which I don't know if y'all have seen Mac and Me. Iron Sheik is the wrestler. Yeah, I know the Iron Sheik, but the Iron Claw has what's his face from High School Musical. I should not. He's a real actor, like Zac Efron. That's his name. Just he'll never live down High School Musical because that was where he got really, really popular, right? He's ripped. He's so like wrestler built in the Iron Claw, and it's what I saw, because I only saw a few scenes of it. It was very sad. It seemed very sad. Dix the Musical. I need to watch that. Oh, thank you, Serenity. Yeah. Mac and Me is great. So we watched Mac and Me. We watched the Vinegar Syndrome 4K transfer, like redo, where they cleaned up the film to make it look beautiful. And it was great. It looked great. It looked really, really nice and like very, very easy to watch. He's so popular. Oh, yes. Absolutely familiar with the Paul Rudd Mac and Me. Him, every time he went on Conan, would play the scene from Mac and Me where the kid is falling down. The kid who is in a wheelchair, who is legitimately, we looked it up, he is legitimately paralyzed in the film. And he falls down into a ravine, essentially. And they fill it. We also watched the first ending, the alternative ending that they cut for distribution, where they shot. So, okay, at the end of Mac and Me, spoilers, Mac, the alien, his family comes and get him, and they're just walking around in weird places, and they go into a grocery store, and a security guard comes at them with a gun, and the dad just grabs the gun out of the security guard's hands, and then everybody, all the cops that show up, they're like, he's got a gun, and then they try to shoot at him, but they're aliens, so nothing happens, and then they walk away, and they're walking towards a gas station, and then the kid in the wheelchair, it's like, I'll go save him, and he starts rolling out, and then one of the dumb cops shoots the kid, and they show the kid with the squib going what, like that. That did not make it in the film, but they did film it. And we watched it, and it's crazy. And so it makes more sense. Like, there's parts of the film that like kind of almost don't make sense. Like, it makes it seem like he just gets blown back because the gas station does explode, and they make it seem like he gets blown back from the gas station exploding, and they're like around him, and they're all like touching him weirdly in the film. And when you see the cut where he's shot, it's like makes so much more sense how they're touching him. So yeah. Pretty crazy. I kind of wish they would have cut that part in of him getting shot, because he does come back to life. Spoilers, the kid lives. It's just nuts. Yeah, it's really nuts. Yeah. Iron Claw is good and sad. Yeah. You've seen the MST 3K version of Mac and Me. Also, that was the first time I saw Mac and Me. But so funny, we didn't realize it. It was our friend's favorite film of all time. We had no idea. She was like, yes, I used to watch Mac and Me all the time as a kid. And she even had a pin that she shared that she had gotten. She went to like a Brooklyn screening when she used to live in New York of it. That's crazy. You don't have the full Mac and Me experience until you see the murder cut. It's true. It's so true. So true. Stop Making Sense. Yes, Medusa does. Okay. Talk to Me was really good. That came out in 2023. I really liked that. Okay, that was an A24 film that I liked. Horror film. Let's see. I think Beau is Afraid. I think Closet Witcher. I don't know if Alex is still here. Alex said that one was a wild ride. Beau is Afraid. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen a lot of movies. I'm gonna be real. Dustin said Pearl was eh. He did like Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. I want to watch Marcel with the Shell. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. I want to watch that one. Dustin, I can't remember if he said he liked Men or not. Everything Everywhere All at Once. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. One of my favorite films of all time. But like also I really love anything. Yeah, The Green Knight came out in 2021 and I was like so mad. I was so mad about it. I was like, this was a waste of, maybe that's why I stopped watching movies so much, because I watched The Green Knight. I'm like, this was such a waste of my time. Oh, damn. Marcel's such a cute film. Okay, I gotta see it. I definitely need to watch it. Man, there's so many movies I haven't watched. It's okay. It's on my goals list for this year to watch at least 3 new movies, and I've watched 2. Or wait, was it 5? Maybe it was 5. 5 new movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, this is why I don't do a lot of things that involve counting. I just kind of vibe. But sometimes you do gotta count for crochet. All right, what do we got? Oh my gosh, it's noon. It's already noon. Already noon. It's already lunchtime. Well, dang, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. This has been a lot of fun. Whenever I hear someone counting, I automatically interpose Old Sesame Street groovy disco counting song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one. I think that's actually, is that Sesame Street? Is that Sesame Street? Yeah. Yeah, old Sesame Street though, right? Old. Anywho. Thanks everybody. This has been fun. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m., protest songs primarily. We'll do the protest songs first, and then requests will just be open, I guess, because I don't think I have a lot of protest songs in the queue, and then there's some that I'll try to learn today. I kind of know War Pigs, I kind of know American Idiot already. I'm not familiar with the Ohio or Fuck You by Lily Allen, and then obviously, I think People Have the Power, Patti Smith, and then Rage Against the Machine. There was suggestions for that. I will not be here on Sunday, just so you know. No stream on Sunday for love reasons. And also just so, have a break. No stream on Sunday. I do plan to be back. I'm sorry again about the event thing in the Discord. I tried to set it up so that the event would just go every week, every Wednesday and Friday and Sunday. So hopefully that won't happen again, but we'll see. If you want to be updated in the Discord, I have events there in the top left corner. I think that's what it is. So yeah, tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we'll at least have music then. And then, next Wednesday, Croshi. I don't know what else. What else is happening? February 27th, Avo is going to be on stream with me. We're going to be doing art collab. So I'll be playing music requests, and Avo will be doing music. We've been chatting about different ideas of what Avo might be doing. There might be paint pouring. There might be like roll a d20, and that is the color that she'll do her drawing with or something. Try to get the chat involved. So next weekend will be ambient loop music and painting from me. So I'll be doing the painting and making the music, but it'll be ambient loops. I want to try and get my oil paints out and do some oil painting. So we'll see how that goes next Friday and Sunday. But yeah, thanks everybody. This has been fun. I'm getting back to it. See how it goes. Getting it going again. Get it. Hopefully the show will be done by the end of the weekend. I'll post updates in the Discord and on Instagram and Blue Sky. Yeah. No, thank you. Thanks for talking with me about movies and video games and all kinds of stuff. Is she bringing the bee? Yeah. Bring me the bee. Dustin's home. All right, let's go to where shall we go? This person is oh, but they're French. I mean, I'm saying that like the chat isn't French. They speak French. Dang. I mean, I don't know. It looks like they're making a cool kind of puppet thing. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Even if we can't understand, art is beautiful, right? They're crocheting a beautiful pup. Oh man, this looks awesome. This is so cool. We have to go. Even if we can't understand, it looks great. All right, gang. Thanks so much. Thanks again. I hope that you all have a great rest of your weekend. Happy Friday the 13th tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day Saturday. And yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow or next week. All right. Bye. Thank you. Bye.